What's going on, guys? This is Swiftwind, and welcome back to episode 4 of the Star Trek Online KDF Freelocke Challenge. It's Friday. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. And I just realized I forgot something at the end of the last episode. I never got my rewards for that mission.
It is unfortunate that the prisoner has eluded your search.
Only a lot?
That said, you did uncover a Federation spy nest in the heart of First City.
How'd you guys not notice that?
Deciphered their infiltration techniques and are cracking down on their spy network within the Empire. One of my prison guards was impressed with your tenacity and asked to be reassigned to your crew. You would be wise to accept.
So, if I reject this guy's offer, what's gonna happen? Oh, well, hey, it's a science officer. It's a Gorn science officer, which means we're gonna get Tractor Beam 1. Does he have any other, notable abilities? I don't think he does. Resilient, reptilian strength, cold-blooded, creative, that's all ground stuff. Ooh, and look at that, we get a Mark II shield array with disruptive resistance and a Mark II overcharged warp core. It's gonna increase our, aux power and maximum aux power. It's also going to increase our warp factor to 5.6. That's fantastic.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Awesome. Got a new science officer. There's work to do. Yes, there is, but not until we kit out our ship again. Alright, so let's go ahead and slot our new shield array. Yes, there is literally no harm in equipping this stuff. You won't be able to trade it. Well, that's against the rules anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and just completely nix that. And I didn't realize I already had a Mark II neutronium alloy. See, +5 to kinetic and all energy damage resistance. That's gonna increase our survivability, so let's go for it. What do we have here? Ambit Plasma Envelope Mark I. That only increases plasma projectile weapon damage, so we're gonna go ahead and, just completely ignore that. I kind of want to run with a torpedo, although I do have these disruptor dual cannons. We're gonna go ahead and completely skip that. Hey, look at that, dilithium. We can refine dilithium. Hooray. Okay, what about armor? What about armor? Energy dampening armor Mark II, more energy dampening armor. Let's go ahead and drop that on myself. Kagan, you're gonna get my old Mark II armor. Yeah, that Mark II armor. And Chagrin, you're also going to get Mark II body armor. Everyone's still running with Mark I weapons, it looks like. That's an assault, that's a dual pistol. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next mission, Manhunt.
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake.
Ooh, spoilers!
Our sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent. But there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command.
No, really?
Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify. Now, we'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow. Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rura Penthe penal colony. That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is there. Bring him back alive, if you can.
If you can. That sounds like a threat, sir, and I don't appreciate your tone of voice. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get a Mark II personal shield out of this and the Harpang torpedo launcher. Let's go ahead and accept this mission. And before we actually follow through with taking on this assignment. Can I use my... Oh, thank goodness. We're going to go back to Kronos real quick, and I'm going to use some of my hard-earned energy credits that I've earned from the last few missions to properly outfit my bridge officers, because obviously I've just been rummaging through this and not paying any attention whatsoever, and I feel like my bridge officers are slightly under-equipped. So, I will be right back, and we will see you again on the way to Rurapenthe. I have no energy credits. You're kidding! I have no energy credits? Okay, so as it turns out, I only just now realized that I have no energy credits. Oi, great. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started on the mission then. We'll see you on the way to Rurapenthe. Alright, and we are now getting within range of the Beta Penthe system. Where's the stupid planet? I'm alright with this. It didn't take nearly as long at warp 5.56. There's the Rurapenthe colony. Let's get over there and begin the mission Manhunt. Alright, let's get started.
This is Warden Katak of the Rurapenthe Penal Colony. You do not have authorization to land. Turn back now. Any attempt to violate our security perimeter will be met with force.
Okay. You dare to speak to representatives of the High Council this way? This is Kagan, officer of the IKS Yabang, and we will do as we wish, Edgen.
My apologies, Kalekanes. I am honored to meet you. What do representatives of the High Council seek at Rurapenthe?
We seek a Federation fugitive.
There are no Federation corps on Rurapenthe. Are you aware enemies of the Empire should be killed, not fed and coddled like infants?
You would do well to check your security logs. We have tracked the Federation spy to this system. He is here, hiding like a nook under your nose.
Our security logs are checked every quarter hour as per regulation.
We're just gonna circle the planet until you let us land.
In or out of the colony within the last day. Only 2 ships have entered the system today. Yours and a Klingon shuttle. The shuttle left the system hours ago. You are still here.
And? You incompetent Toba! The fugitive has deceived you. There are still prisoners in the prison, I hope. Or have they all walked away while you weren't looking?
Our logs clearly indicate the shuttle left the system hours ago. There have been no transfers. All prisoners in this colony are either accounted for or dead. Your trail has gone cold.
You're mistaken. We're beaming down. Ready to beam down on your command, sir. There is a magnetic field covering the entire penal colony to prevent prisoners from escaping via transporter. We'll have to beam down to the outskirts of the magnetic field and walk to the entrance. Well, alright. Fantastic. Let's go.
Halt! Where do you think you're going?
I have business with the Warden.
You may have crossed the magnetic field, but your visit is unannounced, and you will follow protocol. No one simply wanders around this prison. I will escort you to the Warden.
Lead on, guard. We're just gonna insult everyone we meet? Am I wearing more clothing? I am wearing more clothing. When did that happen? Dude, I like this. I'm okay. Yeah. You're not the Warden. You're just wearing a hood. Hello, dude. We're all breathing smoke. It's cold.
Your presence here is unnecessary. The only Federation citizens on Rurapenthe are frozen into the ice.
But don't let me dissuade you from your manhunt.
Order the guards to search.
My guards will stay where they are. There was a breach, it would have tripped the alarm.
I'm getting tired of this guy already.
Quite advanced. This is a prison, after all.
Yeah.
Please examine the security system for yourself. If you refuse to accept the word of the prison's warden,
Drake is here. We will find him.
you dare to question the honor of a warrior of the House of Torg? You may be representatives of the Empire, but you'll taste my blade if you insult me again.
I don't... You know what? I'm not going to try and understand Klingon customs. I'm just going to go along with this.
Only find the Padak dumped here to rot.
Your incompetence will speak for itself. Come on. At least do something in a timely manner. Okay. Hey, there we go. There's a console to activate. Enter query. Grant access to the prisoner area. Good. Ooh. Sniffing. Yeah. Come on. Come now, little pup. We will find Franklin Drake. Where's the human? I don't know you. A lot of goods you are. You're working on stuff. You look important. Where's the human? New rule. Go away. What? You guys suck. Keeping warm, I see. Where's the human? My life is out of balance. Oh man. They brought you guys into this. I forgot what race they are. God, I'm a scrub. Hey, where's the human? Don't involve me. Pfft, fine. Be that way. Where's the human? Are they going to retry my case? No. Just go away. Hey, Cleon, where's the human? I can trust you. Ask someone else. Would you get locked up for being too honorable? Come on. Having trouble finding people. Well, come on. Where is everyone? Search for Drake. Confront Kemtar. Confront Kemtar? Well, where's Kemtar? You're not Kemtar. You're not anyone. You're not anyone I'm looking for. How about up here? No? Crap. Hey, there he is. You're standing right in the middle of the room, of course, where I cannot find you. Why are you following me?
None of these prisoners will help you.
Oh.
They can sense danger far better than you can. And they know the risks of getting involved in a fight that's not theirs.
And how do you know this?
Because I'm not a Batak like the Warden and his cousin Rodek. Have you asked yourself, why would a human come to Ura Pinthe?
He's after something. Or someone.
The human is here to extract a prisoner. There are no other alternatives. If he was coming to kill someone, then he's a Koch. All he needed to do was wait. Everyone sent to this hole dies. Most are dead within a year.
You seem well informed for a prisoner.
Are you questioning my honor? If you think you're safe because you hold a weapon, you're mistaken. The only thing standing between you and a cold grave is my patience.
Bold words for a prisoner.
Someday I'll teach you a lesson for testing my resolve. The human is here, but it is a complicated situation. You must do exactly as I say.
Exactly as he says? Exactly?
Enemies, and you will need my help to survive.
And why should I trust a criminal?
The only crime I've committed was thinking there could be peace between the great houses. And all you need to know is that I'm a Klingon warrior with the information you need.
Show me where he is. The worm is over by the mine entrance. Locate the worm. And here we see the worm in his natural habitat, warming himself by the fire, labeling himself a suspicious prisoner. We must act quickly. or we will not be able to capture him. Why are you staring at me like that? Don't you know how to have fun? Good grief. Klingons. Hello.
There you are. I was wondering if I'd lost you.
You're a fool to come here.
Don't try to play coy with us. You have the subterfuge skills of a wounded Targ. Did you think no one here would notice a new prisoner? Or that no one would notice when you tampered with the air exchangers?
What are you after, Drake?
I see you found a new friend. Look, if I had the time to explain, I would. But I'm on a tight schedule, and you took your time getting here. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to ask your new friend. I need to be going.
What? Oh no! Oh no! What have we done? Drake, you are just constantly escaping, aren't you? What? All of the prisoners? Really? All of them are against me? Hey, hey, hey! Get away from me. This is not worth my time. Let's go chase after the guy. Splat. Splart. Splart. That's right. Get a disruptor in the face. Yeah. Hi. What's up, baby? Get knocked over. You, quit standing on the ice. That is against prison regulations. You, Bug Eyes. That's also against prison regulations. Get knocked down. Chase. Hi. Tough prisoner. Ooh, you don't look so tough to me. You don't look that tough. You kicked me in the face. Fall over. Fall over for my amusement. Everyone fall over for my amusement. I am not amused. Fall over. I demand it. There you go. Good prisoners. All of you. Very good prisoners. Hi. What's up, guys? You can get a knockdown job. There you go. Have fun with that. You guys get a knockdown job. And you just die. Both of you. Good job. Come on, we have to catch them! Optional, quell unarmed prisoners. Screw that, I'm only after the one guy. Why should I do the prison's work for them? That seems irresponsible. Hi, what's up, dude? You look very... Oh, come on! Who did that? Oh, you. Okay. Majestic. Like a... Sure! Ooh... Like a lizard flowing through the wind. Why did I say that? That doesn't make any sense. Hi, dudes! Get knocked over. Get knocked over. All of you get knocked over. I said get knocked over! Yeah, shields are low. I get it, I get it. You get knocked down. Hi, materials. Let's interact with you. Let's scan this crap. Let's get stuff. Yay, duranium. There you are! Get back here! We have to stop him! Yes.
The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield.
Sure.
I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
Good! Let's exit to the surface. Ooh, it's cold.
The human is trying to cross the ice. We need to hurry before he gets outside the magnetic shield.
He has a shuttle.
In that case, we don't have any time to waste. It will be difficult to track his movements in this flurry.
We can use the jackal to track him. Send the jackal after Drake. Okay. We gotta keep up with this guy. Yeah, yeah. Go, little puppy! Find the human! The who man. Yeah, find him. That sounds rather mean. I see red dots. Come on. Actually, hold your weapon. Jeez. Oh, we need to keep up. Come on. This little pup can run. Uh-oh. He may be running us right into some enemies. Bam! Whoa, good job, Kagan. Yeah! Yeah, good little pup. Following prisoner sent. Kemtar, you said you would explain why you were thrown into Repenthe. I'm a diplomat. My peaceful words were called treason. Oh no! Is this guy gonna join my crew? How can there be peace? We are at war! Alert bark. You've clearly never read the works of Chancellor Gorkon. Now let me ask you a question. How can we win a war if we can't stop fighting one another? Wise words from a prisoner. Honor must be upheld. You say that now. Ooh, we're climbing a mountain. The words of a warrior. Still, killing one another for honor blinds us to the greater threats. There he is! Hi!
Impressive. Your determination is commendable.
Thank you, Palpatine? Whoa! You can't escape, Drake!
There's more at stake here than dealing with a lone human on a mission of mercy. In fact, our intelligence says you have very little time left to act.
What are you talking about?
Our friend here discovered that one of the great houses is plotting against the Empire. He's correct, but his curiosity cost him. Now you and Alexander, I'm sorry, Kemtar, will both have a chance for glory.
Alexander? He's Worf's son?
Kemtar.
Oh!
Still has friends in the Federation. They believe he's in great danger.
Oh!
I recommend a trip to the Bohr system.
Sorry.
I recommend a trip to the Bohr system. There you'll find out just how big of a mess you're in, and find the proof that Worf will want.
Kemtar, how do you know this human?
I don't. He and I have never met, but as I told you, the story is complicated. What you need to know is that he speaks the truth. There is a plot against the Empire, and it is not the Federation's doing. Our true enemies are closer than we realize. If we want to protect our people, we must go to the Vor system and see what is there.
Why should I trust either of you?
I don't care if you trust me. Kemtar, tell your father that obligations have been met. Only you can decide how you'll deal with the greater threat.
What is the greater threat? So many questions!
Worried about is me.
Rodek, you followed us? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hi.
You're a miserable Karut. Not only have you broken penal colony protocol, but you've meddled in the affairs of the House of Torg. I don't care if Kemtar is innocent. We were paid a great deal of platinum to keep this piece of Baktar locked up. He's not leaving here, and neither are you.
You know, because platinum makes the universe go round. You're a corrupt force shack! There you go, Mastiff Pup! Kill him! Kill him! Bite him in the nards! If Rodek could find us, we can expect more guards soon. Dadgummit! No! He got away!
If that Batok Rodek could catch up to us, then the Warden and his men will soon find us as well. You must have a ship in orbit. We should beam up as soon as possible and discuss what has happened.
Yabang, do you read me? This is Chagrin of the IKS Yabang. We read you, sir. What are your orders? We're ready for transport. Beam us up! Sir, we can't get a lock on your position. You must still be within range of the magnetic field. That is not what I wanted to hear. Sir, we'll bring the ship down to the surface to pick you up. Excellent idea. Make it quick. We might need more warriors.
If we head for higher ground, it will be easier for your ship to locate us.
Agreed. Let's go! There is a bluff to the southeast. We must hurry before the Warden and his men catch up to us. Great! Where's the... Oh, God. There it is. There, we go. Let's go. Let's go. Drake said we should go to the Vor system. What would we possibly find there? Whatever is there, it is a threat to the Klingon Empire. We must find evidence to show the Council. Sure. We're cloaked and approaching your location. Ooh, I hear engines. Come on, ship! Look up ahead. The Warden and the guards are approaching. Uh-oh.
You dishonorable dog!
Oh,
Now
no.
my council hears what Gempak's representatives have done here today, they will order your immediate execution.
How much were you paid to hold an innocent man?
Enough to keep us warm long after you're dead. We get paid whether Kemtar lives or dies. So, before I kill you, I'll offer you the coward's choice of surrender.
I think you're forgetting something.
What am I forgetting, son?
My starship, Chagrin, now! Oh! Oh! Yes! Do it! That was awesome! I don't care that it doesn't look exactly like my ship. Jeez! That will teach those dogs to threaten the captain of the IKS Yabang. We are ready to bring you aboard as soon as you get the signal, sir. Not yet. I want to see just how large this ship really is, because this actually looks like it's in scale as opposed to other iterations. Whoa! Look at this! Look how massive that is! Oh! This ship is covering, like, half the ground map. That's incredible. If only I could see it, it would be like right here. The whole ship. Ah, that's crazy awesome. Dude. Let's get out of here. We're done. Contact Warden Gazan.
Your report on Warden Kratok and the prison riot was disturbing. I have transferred many prisoners to Rura Penthe, and this is the first I've heard of corruption. As you know, the Empire does not tolerate fraud or dishonesty. I accept your resolution to the matter, but I am displeased that you did not apprehend Drake. The fact you freed Kimtar also requires scrutiny. If Kimtar were not Ambassador Worf's son, I would demand that you return him to First City at once. However, if you believe there's evidence of further corruption, you have my authorization to pursue this matter discreetly.
Keyword, discreetly. Klingons don't know discreet. Alright. So, we're getting that Mark II personal shield, a Harpang torpedo launcher, oh, and a Jackal Mastiff. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, combat pet? Ooh, that's great.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Fantastic. Well, that's going to be all the time that we have for episode. I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed this particular mission, although it did run a little bit long. So anyway, I will see you back again on Monday for another episode of the Star Trek Online KDF Freelocke. Once again, I've been Swiftwind. Peace out.